Fans are fired up at Ghost River Brewery on Beale as 901 FC looks to climb in the standings against rival Birmingham Legion FC. All the action's next from AutoZone Park. Welcome to Memphis 901 FC Soccer as they get set to take on Birmingham Legion FC tonight at AutoZone Park. I'm Rob Fisher alongside Peter Edmiston. And Peter, two rivals going at it tonight and two rivals who have had two previous good games.
Oh, without a doubt. I'm excited for this one, Fish, because these two teams, they just don't like each other.
No.
2-1 nils, one to Birmingham Legion, one to Memphis 901 FC. Kind of the rubber match tonight, and both teams so needed a win, and they really are thirsty for it. It's going to make for a fun match.
No doubt, and we got two of the best goal scorers in the league that'll be going at it tonight for Birmingham Legion FC. You have Nico Brett. He's the second leading scorer in the league.
Nico Brett, 11 goals on the year and has just scored them in about every way that you can imagine. Such a clinical finisher, one of the most clinical finishers in the league, an experienced player, an international, a guy that you know when he gets his foot to the ball in that box, it's likely going to end up in the back of the net. Crucial tonight for Memphis 901 FC to limit the service from Birmingham Legion to Nico Brett, because what happens, well, you'll see it right here, it ends up in the back of the net.
Two-time player of the week in the USL Championship. This guy, player of the month.
Player of the month, Kyle Murphy. And what a month he has had, what a season he has had already for 901 FC, and plenty more to go. Another guy that has scored in just about every way imaginable. A crucial penalty on Tuesday earlier in the week against the Switchbacks. And Rob, it has been a pleasure to watch his confidence grow and grow and grow. And you see him now, he's scoring all over the place. Such a threat, and he's going to be so needed tonight for 901 FC.
9 goals on the season, that's third in the league. He's got 8 goals in his last 8 games. All the action's coming your way next. It's Memphis 901 FC, Birmingham Legion FC from AutoZone Park.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, people like Geico because it's just easy. Bundling, for example. You've got car insurance here and home insurance here. Why not? Zoop, put them together. Save even more. Some things are better together, aren't they? Like tea and crumpets. You wouldn't bundle just anything. Like, say, a porcupine in a balloon factory. No, that'd be a mess. I mean, for starters, porcupines are famously no good in a team setting.
Geico. Save even more when you bundle home and car insurance.
I was involved in a very terrible car accident, and overnight my life changed. After being in a coma for several months, my family and friends had reached out to Morgan & Morgan. They've done right for so many people. Morgan & Morgan broke it down and kept it simple for me, but at the same time had my back. They've helped me restore something in my life that I thought I lost forever. The ability to provide for my family. I want people to know Morgan & Morgan truly just want to fight for you and what's right for the people.
Tex-Mex.
Tex-Mex. Termites.
Don't mess up your deck with Tex-Mex. Terminex, here to help. Don't burn down the duplex. Terminex.
At AutoZone, you get what you need when you need it. Got a today job? Pick it up free same day at your local AutoZone. More of a tomorrow project? Order as late as 10 p.m. with free next day delivery. Getting the job done just got easier.
Weird. Come on. Great. You for real? So maybe just a cable?
We can help you.
Welcome to America's #1 battery destination. AutoZone, your battery solution.
Ryan Silverfield, head coach of the Memphis Football Tigers. He is about to smash the guitar here before 901 FC Soccer.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Come on. Oh, there you go. Oh, watch the, oh, man. Look at the energy. Wearing number 56 tonight. Showing the muscles.
Welcome, everyone, to Memphis 901 FC Soccer. It's tonight they take on Birmingham Legion FC. Let's take a look
with the energy.
at
Man,
Birmingham Legion FC's lineup. Nico Brett, he's the guy to watch.
Nico Brett, fantastic. We talked about him in the open. He is such a good goal scorer, but really a physical midfield. And keep an eye on Anderson Asiedu, number 6. Very, very, very good, very energetic, and can also score a goal or two.
The lineups presented by AutoZone. Here's the starting 11 for Memphis 901 FC. And Kyle Murphy, hottest player in the league, and Laurent Kisiadu is back after a suspension.
Yeah, Kisiadu back after the red card they received in the Tulsa match. You know about Murphy and Salazar. All but 3 of the goals, Fish, this year have been scored by Murphy or Salazar.
Tommy Sohn, only head coach in Birmingham Legion FC history, on the side for Birmingham, 3rd year. Playoffs in the first 2 years.
Done a terrific job. And he's a intimidating-looking fellow, for sure.
Ben Pierman already with the sleeves rolled up. Here tonight at AutoZone Park, our coaches presented by XMC.
Can the sleeves go even higher? We'll find out. It's not as hot tonight. It's actually
pleasant.
In spite of the week that we've had, you would have told me that we'd be at 82 degrees and a pleasant amount of humidity. I'd be shocked, but here we are.
We are underway. Birmingham Legion FC in the red. They head left to right on your screen. Memphis 901 FC in all black, heading right to left. And quickly now Logue tries to clear one out for Memphis. Laurent Kisiadu back after a suspension. He had started every game until the game on Tuesday. Now Salazar plays it ahead. It's knocked away. And back comes Birmingham.
Fish, Birmingham has been susceptible this year to a lot of early goals, including in their last match against Sporting KC2. They gave up a goal within the first 4 minutes of the match. So if an aggressive 901 FC can jump out on Legion, you might see an early goal here. Would really set the tone, as they found themselves down a lot, Birmingham Legion. They've come back, but it's nice with the crowd here being what it is, the excitement of the Bluff City Mafia. You get an early goal, you can kind of turn that momentum a bit.
Eli Cronali, he is number 12. His brother Alex is number 21. That is Prosper Kasim with the run for Birmingham. Now Cronali plays it over to the left wing. Centered in front, but no one there, and it'll be a goal kick for 901 FC. Time for the Campbell Clinic injury report. Campbell Clinic has a walk-in clinic at all locations and a Saturday walk-in clinic in Germantown. Also an evening walk-in clinic till 8 p.m. in Germantown and South Haven. CampbellClinic.com. Both Raul Gonzalez, Mitch Guitar out tonight for Memphis 901 FC, and also their starting goalkeeper Kyle Morton out for personal reasons. He has missed the last 2 games after starting in 5 consecutively for 901 FC.
Yeah, Brady Scott, it was not a whole lot to do on Tuesday night against Colorado Springs. Obviously, the goal coming on a penalty, not much you can do there. But he's been a very capable, I guess, amount 3rd keeper when it's all said and done for 901 FC. So I think it's a team that's blessed in 901 FC to have the kind of depth in goal that they have. It's kind of unusual at this level to see that.
Yeah, 5th game for Brady Scott that he has started this season. That's going to be a 901 FC throw-in.
Now the width, keep an eye on Birmingham Legion. They've been so effective, particularly on this left side. They've been able to exploit space, get crosses into really dangerous positions, and take advantage of it. Now, one of the guys that has been taking advantage of that is not in the lineup tonight, J.J. Williams, but they do have Junior Flemings, among others, who have been able to make the moves and force a lot of decisions from the back line. And 901 FC's got to be very smart about who they follow, which runs they chase, which runs they don't. Keeping an eye on things. Communication vital tonight because Birmingham really makes a lot of intelligent runs in the back.
Birmingham with control at midfield. Junior Flemings, number 77. 3 goals and 2 assists on the season for Birmingham Legion FC. Now Anderson Asiedu. And now an attempted cross is knocked away, and that's going to be a goal kick for 901 FC.
Yeah, you look at number 6 there in the middle of the Birmingham midfield. He's probably the shortest guy on the pitch, but such a dangerous player is Asiedu. Really kind of controls the action. And it's going to be vital for Leston Paul in particular and Dominic Aduro both. They're going to have to make sure that he doesn't dominate the action. They're going to have to maintain control of the midfield for 901 FC because he's had matches, Asiedu, where he's really controlled completely what's going on.
Brady Scott played ahead off the head of Murphy. And Mikey Lopez sets it up toward midfield. Here's Esiedu, who you were speaking of. He's all over the field. Left wing, right wing, he's been all over.
He does. He just covers so much ground. He's relentless with the energy level. Played the most minutes on Birmingham Legion's team, and you can see why. For coaches, I'm sure he would appreciate so much Tommy Sohn to say, look, man, you can put this guy in the middle of the midfield and just let him go. And Leston Paul has served that role, very, very admirably for Memphis 901 FC as well. Ben Pierman doesn't have to think too much when he puts Leston Paul in the center of midfield. So a really good battle between two guys that have legs and can run all day.
Johnny Dean, number 24 for Birmingham Legion FC. He'll throw it in. To one of the Cronali brothers. That would be Eli, number 12.
And we settled on Cronali, which is good.
Yeah.
We had some pregame controversy about that. We settled on Cronali, which is good because there's two of them on the team. So.
And we got that from the head coach.
We got that from the head coach, so I feel good about that.
So thank you, Tommy Sohn, for that.
No lie, it was a good 30 minutes of discussion in our pre-match meetings and such of how to pronounce that name. Very difficult.
Birmingham trying to control midfield. They can't now do. Nice ball ahead for Flemings. Flemings for Birmingham. Good hustle by Segbers. Now Segbers dangerous, clear. And Reynolds comes away with it for 901 FC.
A terrific job by Segbers there. He had a lot of ground to make up to chase Flemings, and he did so with style. Got a little lucky on the clearance, but he did the work to deserve that. Segbers, such a motor. He's always moving, goes up and down the pitch. They play him fullback, sometimes up to a wingback situation. He's always both ends of the field, whether you're talking about the offensive end and getting crosses in, or whether you're defensive end and defending those crosses. He's everywhere.
It'll be a Memphis throw-in. Mark Segbers is part of the USL Team of the Week last week. Third game in 8 days for Memphis 901 FC. They've played fewer games than everyone in the Central Division. They'll make up for it here in the next couple of weeks.
I think, Fish, you're also going to see these two teams trying to lob from deep. Oh, my.
Wow. Wow. Saw Brady Scott out of the net. Took a shot at it. And that is not what you want to see in the 7th minute. Wait a second. It didn't go in. I thought it went in.
I thought it went in, too. Yeah, I was watching it. It's incredible. I thought it went in. Wow.
All right. Let's reset.
Whew. Bullet dodge there.
Oh, I thought that was a miserable start to this
My goodness.
match.
He caught him out. Caught him way off his line, Brady Scott, in an absolutely crazy lob attempt from that distance.
Did that ball not go in the net?
It went right next to it.
Was there a foul maybe behind the... No, because it was a goal kick.
No, it went right next to it. It was right
next to it. Boy, looked in from here.
That left post just went to the wrong side of it from Birmingham's perspective, the right side from 901 FC's perspective.
Well,
that was
good thing for 901 FC. That was very depressing.
It went to the back. It bounced like it was in.
That was almost a depressing way to start this game. My goodness. All right, good. Zach Carroll with the head ball. Kadeem Dakers now for 901 FC with the run down the right wing. Dakers with a lot of space. Dakers puts it across in front. Murphy couldn't get it to go. Captain Kisiedu in a dangerous position. Kisiedu will play it back now to Reynolds. Wow. Memphis with a great opportunity there. Lowe.
Boy, you would have put a lot of money on Murphy to score from there, given his hot streak. Just couldn't quite get his body turned around in the right direction. Couldn't quite get himself, aligned properly. But wow, what a great opportunity for 901 FC.
Here's Flemings for Birmingham Legion. His long shot is wide. It'll be a goal kick.
Terrific run from Dakers. I mentioned there'd be space along that outside, and there was. And Murphy just, again, the ball slightly behind where he expected it to be. Did it take a little bit of a deflection? Hard to say, but he thought it would be a little bit further in front of him.
Yep.
And he tried to kind of turn his body at the last minute, and he just couldn't do it. What a great opportunity, though. Terrific cross, perfect position, great run. You keep doing that, you will be rewarded.
Especially after that almost depressing start.
Oh my! I mean, two near goals for sure. Should be 1-1. After Birmingham Legion's last game, it was 1-1 at this time, and each team had scored. So it has happened before with Birmingham Legion. We talked about how they're a little susceptible early in matches. You saw it there. Both these teams also been very busy playing 3 minutes. This is the third match in 8 nights for each of these two teams. And legs will be a big factor here. It's not super duper hot and humid, which is good, because I'm sure these guys, that'd be tough enough. It's tough enough as it is to play as much soccer as they have, but to play it in humid conditions would be really tough. Which team has the little edge? And we've seen a little rotation from some of these teams to try to keep some players fresh. Kisiedu, I know he had to miss the match with Colorado Springs, but that may end up being a blessing because he should be a lot fresher for this one.
And even him missing that match, Memphis held pretty much to form as far as their lineup was concerned. Ben Pierman talking a lot about recovery and how important it was going to be this week with the 3 games. And looked pretty good Tuesday, picking up a point against Colorado Springs. And obviously going with a lineup that they're very familiar with, especially during the streak of the last 7 matches for Memphis. Here's this almost goal, by the way.
Okay, so we got to see it. Look at this thing. Over the top, bounces. I mean, that...
I'm still not sure it didn't go in.
I swear that looks like it went in, right?
It really did.
Man. Look at it. I mean, that's...
I apologize for that. Oh, my goodness.
I've really that
I am wearing readers now, so I could
that's
miss
true.
things.
Well, I mean, I have, with my glasses, eagle-eye vision, of course. And it looked... I was watching it live. You were watching on the monitor. I'm watching it live. We both came to the same conclusion, that was an incredible goal. Turns out it wasn't.
Here's Dakers.
Thank God for that.
Memphis threatening again.
Dakers doing some good work on the right side of midfield and getting into some tough positions. And Birmingham is, we've seen them, and I think it's a Tommy Sohn thing. He tries to keep things a little bit tight, which can work well to limit some of the runs and some of the space in the middle, but often gives you opportunities out wide. And we've already seen Dakers take advantage of that. Teams have done that in the past to Birmingham. So that wide play going to be really important, whether it's Dakers on the right, perhaps Kisiedu on the left. Getting those crosses in, that opportunity should be there most of the night for 901 FC.
Since 1947, Select has been the leader in soccer ball quality and innovation. Select is the official ball supplier of the USL Championship and many of the elite leagues throughout Europe. For the latest Select products and special offers, please visit www.selectsportamerica.com.
Boy, I think Andre Reynolds, Fish, the left back and sometimes left wing back for 901 FC, depending on the formation, one of the more underrated players on the team. He has been almost ever present, certainly over the last couple of months, and has gotten better and better as the season's gone on. Can get up and down the pitch a little bit like Segber's on the right side, but always very solid. Never looks like he's rushed, and that's a great quality for a defense. You need to be able to look composed and be calm out there in tough situations. Reynolds has done a nice job of that this year.
There's Leston Paul. Plays it down the right wing for Dakers. He's offsides.
Almost timed that to perfection.
Yep.
Slightly early on his run, but there was an acre of space behind that left back.
And Birmingham Legion FC controls. Johnny Dean to Cronali. Prosper Kasim. And a foul as Junior Flemings went down.
Dakers committing that foul. And Fish, keep an eye on Dakers. That's his 34th foul of the year. He is far and away the leader for 901 FC. They cannot afford to pick up early yellow cards and certainly red cards. We've seen that 4 times already this year where 901 FC's been affected by a red card. A player that important, Dakers, especially with what he's going to be able to do on the wings tonight, has to be very careful about his fouls, and he's got a propensity to foul.
A little trouble there for Memphis. They get bailed out. Foul on Thomas Van Kazel.
And Leston Paul getting fouled. He's the one who gets fouled the most out of anybody else on 901 FC.
Dangerous play. Long shot. Big save by Brady Scott as he robs Nico Brett, who broke in after a breakdown by 901 FC.
Oh, a huge save for Brady Scott and another bullet dodged for 901 FC. really a sloppy pass that led to a turnover in the worst possible position. And Brady Scott quickly down to his left, got just a fingertip on it with that left hand, poked it onto the post, and went out of play for a corner kick. But a really bad turnover in a terrible position for 901 FC. And Nico Brett, second leading goal scorer in the USL Championship, you would have put a lot of money on him, putting it in the back of the net.
Yeah, no kidding. Whew, good shot, big thumb save by Brady Scott. Here's Mikey Lopez. Long shot from way out.
Well, Birmingham is not, they've shown that they're not afraid to test Brady Scott from anywhere. Birmingham has no problem doing that, and maybe that's the scouting report, I don't know. But Scott, so far, that save was terrific against Nico Brett, and that's as good as a goal.
Had a game-saving save in the last match against Colorado Springs, late in that game as well.
Really sloppy, though, in the midfield, though. On that restart, just a total miscommunication, and it gave the ball very easily to Birmingham Legion in a extremely dangerous part of the pitch. Can't do that.
Now Cronali. Long shot, that one is short on the short side by Junior Flemings.
I could tell that one went to the side.
I knew that one.
That one we could tell. That one we could tell.
I knew that one as well.
Oh.
Southern College of Optometry is proud to be the official eye doctor of Memphis.
We may need their,
we might need their services. No kidding. Oh, man. No score, 16th minute here. Memphis,
I don't know how we have no score. Don't know how we have no score after the first 15 minutes. Again, look at the opportunity here from Flemings. Look, great footwork. He's a tricky player. And he's got terrific feet, and you can see how quickly he moved it away from Leston Paul and opened up a good opportunity, just a little bit wide.
Salazar can't control for 901 FC. Now here's Kisyadu. Birmingham Legion gets back. Flemings played ahead for Johnny Dean. Dean gets it back, but he tripped to the turf. But they keep control. That's Nico Brett. Memphis player is down. I believe is that now Logue?
Looks like it is Logue, yes, down.
Long pass ahead for Murphy. He's tripped up. That's going to be a foul, and it is Logue who's down holding his ankle.
Yeah, looks like may have taken a little tackle to the shin there. Cronali getting a talking to. Hope Logue is okay. He's been so good since his arrival in the starting lineup and arrival with this team. And caught a little shin to shin there. That does hurt.
And looked like he rolled it a little bit of everything.
Ooh, yeah, there's that ankle roll right there. Ooh. Boy, you hope he can recover from that one, but that looked pretty nasty.
Yeah, he went down hard. He has been great. He's played, this is his 8th game, his 7th consecutive start for 901 FC, and he has just been a rock back there.
Such a physical presence, and you see Skylar Thomas warming up, who was a mainstay until injury forced him out, and has not been able to get his place back because Logue has been so good. And Thomas is a towering, big, tall guy, but in terms of physicality, Logue really brings so much to the table and sets the tone for that defense. And he's going to try to soldier on. Keep an eye on him as he's limping, and I'm watching him kind of
just trying to jog it off.
Doing the best he can, jog him off, and that's not easy.
Long ball for Salazar, taken away, but then knocked off of him out of bounds. It'll be a Birmingham Legion FC throw-in.
Really, there's the man Kisyadu that we need to hear more. We've hardly called his name at all, and he's such a really talented guy, and he's a dynamic part of that offensive attack. You need to hear a little bit more from him in this match if 901 FC is going to put their stamp on it. And Logue is signaled over to the bench that he's probably going to have to come out. I would imagine he's trying to buy a little time for Skylar Thomas to warm up, but I don't know that he's going to be able to continue.
Here's Kavita. Taken away by Kadeem Dakers, ahead for Salazar. Salazar back to Dakers, just got deflected, couldn't get it through to him.
There's that space on the right side again for Dakers, almost. If he played it into that space, and allowed Dakers to run onto it, would have had a really good opportunity. But that's where you've seen 901 FC have the most success, is that the right side, attacking down that right, looking for the crosses in. Birmingham is vulnerable there.
Zach Carroll, Oduro, a little pressure there from Eli Cronelli. And Birmingham Legion takes it over. Here's Junior Flemings. He's dangerous. Dangerous from here. His shot blocked by Logan, out of bounds.
Yeah, corner to Birmingham Legion again. And Fish, you're seeing in the midfield a hungrier Birmingham Legion team right now. Memphis 901 FC second to every 50-50 ball right now. Not controlling the midfield, being sloppy, and even if you look at some of the passes from the defense in the midfield, they're kind of lazy passes, a little bit slow, not where they need to be.
Played in front, a shot blocked by the Memphis defense as Dean took that long shot, and then that one well wide from Eli Cronelli.
Well, Dakers
was
sold
with
out.
The initial shot.
Was that Dakers or Sal? I think it was. It looked like it was Dakers who sold out completely for that thing and blocked it, rightfully so. Terrific job defensively. He kind of had to.
Yeah, that was Lopez.
Because both of them.
And yeah, it was. Salazar and Dakers getting in there, and Salazar took the brunt of it.
Dakers ended up going down, and Salazar was the one who got hit.
Yep. Brady Scott. At midfield, and Prosper Kasim's knocked down. Bluff City Mafia getting after it tonight here in Memphis.
I was just going to say, man, you love the energy level. You can hear the drum beat, the excitement. It is a terrific night for soccer. So many folks have shown up here, and it's really, this is what you want to see. This is where you want to be. And giving the boys that little extra oomph, Bluff City Mafia doing their job.
It's Kyle Murphy night tonight, celebrating Kyle Murphy.
Yeah.
Trying to get him his 9th goal in 9 games.
I don't know if he's going to have a better chance than he's already had.
Oof. Yeah.
I mean, it was just, I don't know, a couple inches from being another 9th goal in his 9 matches. Plenty of time left on the clock, though.
Cronelli. Head for Van Kaziel. Now Dean. Van Kaziel ahead for Essiedu. Talk about their play in the midfield. Passing has been exceptional leading into the offensive third. Leston Paul just holding his man off. Finally a foul call.
Well, that's a professional veteran play from Leston Paul, just to buy some time, get some players downfield a little bit, and you'll be able to regain some control of the match, because Birmingham Legion over the last 10 to 15 minutes has really taken control. We've not seen a whole lot of 901 FC in the Birmingham Legion third. Here's another great opportunity.
Yeah, Essiedu plays it ahead, crossed in front, and just missing.
And Kasim looking for Flemings.
Fleming's on the far side.
Yeah, the far post run wasn't quite where it needed to be, and Segbers, to his credit, was able to put enough pressure on Kasim to force him a little bit wider than he wanted to go. You can see Segbers having a lot of ground to make up here, and is able to just put enough on there to force that ball a little bit wide, and that's the kind of stuff that Segbers has to do. But it's a lot of last-ditch defending, Fish. You're putting yourself in positions where, Birmingham Legion, they scored 4 goals their last match out. They are certainly a goal-scoring threat. You put yourself in these positions enough times, they're going to make you pay.
One thing I kind of noticed about Birmingham in this first half, a lot of times if you're playing up front, you're playing on the right side, well, you kind of stay on the right side. I mean, Flemings has been on both sides. Brett's been on both sides. Essiedu's been all over the field. I mean, they're all over the place.
Well, they play 3 at the top, and they're kind of interchangeable, 3 at least left and right. Brett tends to stay in the middle, but yeah, Fleming, both those guys, Fleming and Kasim, Flemings and Kasim can go on both sides, and they've been able to kind of confuse 901 FC defensively a little bit with the way that they've handled that. So I think you're right, Fish. It's that versatility that makes it tough.
Van Kaziel with the handball. Now Logue at least looks like he's going to remain on.
Yeah, it looked for like he had motion to the bench that he wanted to be taken out of the match, but sometimes that ankle, you give it a little bit, and you could play on. The thing at the half, though, when you sit for a little bit is when the ankle sprain really starts to kind of get you. So we'll see if he can continue, but going on so far.
Salazar down the right wing to Dakers, taken away. Memphis has had some success on that side of the pitch. Hey, August is USL Supporters Month, and we want to hear from you. Visit uslchampionship.com/supporters-month for more information on how you can get involved and have a chance to be featured as the supporter of the week. There's the foul. It's going to be Birmingham ball. 25th minute, scoreless, but boy, have we had some opportunities for both teams.
It could be 2-1, 2-2. This has been a very exciting 0-0 thus far. A lot of action near both goals. It's a wonder that it is 0-0. I don't really know how it's 0-0, but for Memphis 901 FC, you'll take it because Birmingham Legion have been the better team so far.
Prosper Cassine plays it near side for Dean. Johnny Dean. Granali. Dean. All the way back to Van Casio. He plays it down the left wing for Lopez, but Lopez can't control it. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Memphis.
Lopez had plenty of space out there, and thankfully for 901 FC, unable to control with his chest. We really, other than the goal opportunity, which was terrific, have not said much about Kyle Murphy tonight, or Michael Salazar, and that's really a testament to how Birmingham Legion has controlled most of the action. They've really controlled possession. They've controlled the ball, and a lot of times 901 FC Fish doesn't mind the other team controlling possession so much, but they need transition opportunities, and they just haven't had them.
Here's Esiedu. Dangerous chance here to Dean. Oh, he tried to turn and pass it to Flemings, and it's taken away by Kisiedu. Now Reynolds can't control it, but it's knocked away from him and out of bounds. It'll be a 901 FC throw-in.
Nice work by Kisiedu to defend back and to win the ball in a good position. I mean, that's a lot. That's a hard thing to do, to cover as much ground and to dig in and to defend the way he did. But you're seeing even in that sequence there, Fish, just a more aggressive Birmingham Legion team that forces 901 FC on their heels more often than not.
Now Salazar racing after it with Lopez. Murphy now in there as well. They play it back to Van Oekel, who will kick it out to midfield. Paul tries to head it back in. Van Kazel takes it away. He loses it. Now Oduro for Memphis 901 FC. To Salazar. Salazar. Dakers. Dakers plays it in front. Header from Salazar. Didn't get enough on it. And Birmingham Legion FC will clear it out to midfield where Loeb will head it ahead for Reynolds.
Good service again from Dakers on that right side.
Having success on that right side for sure. Kisiedu. Gets it to Reynolds. Nice little heel pass. Another one. And Reynolds has it. Reynolds tripped up. And it goes out of bounds. No foul. It'll just be a throw-in for Memphis.
You watch, again, another opportunity for Salazar. Nice job playing it out wide. Dakers with that left foot, delicate little dink right into position. It kind of went in between the two strikers, Murphy and Salazar, and ended up neither one really attacked it.
Reynolds plays it. Dakers with the header. That goes wide and out of bounds. That'll be a goal kick.
A little better over the last 5 minutes from 901 FC. A little bit better, starting to get into the match a little bit, deal with some of the pressing that you're seeing from Birmingham Legion, trying to speed things up for 901 FC, and yeah, they've done that so far. 901 FC right now just 71% passing accuracy, which you'd like to see that number up closer to 80-85% because of all the passing. Just has been a lot of tough passes too that you've seen. A little more accurate, near 80% for Birmingham Legion so far.
Matt Van Oekel, the keeper for Birmingham Legion, 34-year-old, also moonlights as the goalkeeper coach for this team.
Coaches himself, huh?
Had an assist in the 1-0 win over Memphis.
Looks
like a veteran.
Looks like a scary fellow.
He's a heck of a player. Second in the league in clean sheets. He's got 5. This is his 16th game. 6'4", 205 pounds. 34-year-old. One of the better ones in the league. Lead pass from Murphy. Just missed. Here's Prosper Kasim. Junior Flemings. Flemings gets it back to Esiedu. Esiedu's pass taken away by 901 FC. And Oduro knocked off the ball. And a foul called. It'll be a Memphis restart.
Break there, bad pass. Kind of a rare bad pass from Esiedu that allowed 901 FC back into the defensive stance they needed to be, get the ball back and to win it in midfield. That's you need those kinds of breaks. Fairly dangerous opportunity there for Birmingham Legion.
Cronali. That is Eli Cronali. Dangerous play. Murphy races after it. Van Okel comes out and covers up.
You can see Murphy so hungry for those balls.
Yeah.
He's hunting after every back pass, every time that ball looks like he might just get a sniff of it. He's running after it. He's already had a goal in similar circumstance with a bad back pass earlier this year. So he knows these things happen. He's ready to jump on it when they do.
Oduro down the wing, misses Kisiedu with the pass.
They've not been able to open up that left side the way that they've opened up the right side. Kisiedu has not been able to really get into the action, and it seems as though they've really made a focus on paying attention to Kisiedu. He seems to attract a little more attention when he touches the ball than does Dakers.
Bad pass by Van Kazu. Memphis brings it right back in front. Oh, that shot just goes wide by Murphy as he continues to hunt.
Oh, it was a great ball from Segbers. Terrific run from Murphy. The diagonal run to that right side and caught it just slightly offline, but that's a really good opportunity. Slides that pass right through, really struck it well, and it was only about 6 inches wide.
Good chance there for Memphis. Now Zach Carroll. Segbers. Plays it back to Carroll. Now Oduro. Reynolds on the left wing. Reynolds. Play it into the box too far. It'll be a goal kick for Birmingham Legion FC.
Well, in Fish, did you see the 901 FC finally switching sides a little bit faster? One of the things you need to do is switch that shot, be able to switch that side. And here's Murphy real quick. You see just edging past that post. Switching sides is going to allow you to exploit that left side. They've kind of been pushing a little bit harder on that left side. Switch them from right to left very quickly. Make those defensive players work.
And quickly coming back again the other end. Here's Kisiedu for 901 FC. Some fancy footwork. Gets it in front. Knocked down by Birmingham Legion defense and cleared away. There's Carroll. Heads it away, but right to Junior Flemings. Flemings, his long shot deflected off of Segbers and off of Leston Paul and goes out of bounds. Two of the East-Best clash to kick off a fall to remember when the USL on ESPN continues. Perennial contenders, Louisville City FC, travel to Dillon Stadium to meet Hartford Athletic and potential playoff preview. That's September 7th at 7 p.m. Eastern on ESPN2. Brady Scott, keeper for Memphis, playing in his second consecutive game. For Kyle Morton, who is out for personal reasons.
Had the biggest save of the match. I mean, he's been
with a thumb.
Barely got just a little tip to it and just enough to deflect the ball onto the post. And really, I think Nico Brett would have been shocked that didn't go in the back of the net.
Here's Dean. Out to Cronali. Played on the far side for Lopez. Mikey Lopez with Dakers defending. Gets it ahead and we're going, oh, quick shot. This Lopez came in to recover as Prosper Kasim couldn't really control it. A good chance there, and it'll be a corner kick.
Well, it kind of was a fortunate happenstance for Birmingham there as Kasim struggled to control it. It bounced up in an unusual way, and Lopez continued his run, but you could see that Lopez is not really a goal scorer, and you could kind of see he was a little stunned by his opportunity and didn't take it particularly well.
Nico Brett for Birmingham. Puts it on top of the net.
Took a shot from the corner. Look for that direct shot.
Remember last week, Memphis playing in Oklahoma City. Wind gusts. And saw that a couple of times. Guys trying to do that and put it in the net.
Yeah,
from the corner.
It was a gusty night in Oklahoma City, and you're right.
A lot of books that start with that sentence.
It was a gusty night in Oklahoma City. And I had nowhere to go.
Brady Scott, keeper for Memphis, puts it back in play.
Wind not a factor tonight.
No, not at all. As you see Tommy Sohn, head coach of Birmingham Legion FC. He's been the only coach, first head coach in team history. Made the playoffs in his first 2 years. They're well on their way to doing it again here. As they sit second in the Central Division, just 4 points back of Louisville City. And they got one with Louisville City coming up on the 28th of August. So trying to get as close as they can for that showdown coming up later this month. Anderson Esciedu down the right wing, too far. Just missed Johnny Dean with that pass.
Dean caught a little flat-footed because that was a good ball from Esciedu. Might have a conversation with him. Able to turn. Esciedu's able to turn and kind of scope the field from midfield. Probably Ben Pierman may want to take a look at putting a little more pressure on Esciedu when he's on the ball, because he can dictate the pace of play with his passing.
Reynolds with the throw, Murphy with the header, Lopez with the clear. Prosper Kasim for Birmingham Legion FC. Kasim tries to play it ahead for Fleming. Scott with a nice job coming out to catch the ball. And he'll throw it back out down the right side for Segbers. Now Zach Carroll. Carroll tries to bend it, just can't keep it in bounds.
Good idea. Again, there's that space in behind, but Carroll got it a little bit wrong there.
I don't think they ever threw that ball in. They went and recovered the ball, and they never threw it in. They just started playing, and Niall Logue just looked at the officials like, what's going on? That was rather bizarre.
Yeah, that was strange.
Mikey Lopez was standing out of bounds waiting for the ball, and they never gave it to him. Now Cronali with a pass for Flemings. He's all alone, and he puts it past Brady Scott into the back of the net. And Birmingham Legion scores first. 1-0.
Well, we talked about it, Fish. 901 FC has been playing with fire all night in these transition areas, and again, turning the ball over in just a perfectly placed through ball, and Flemings with a delicate little chip that trickles into the back of the net. Reynolds went for the slide, and that's a big risk, big reward, or big loss if you don't get it. You didn't get it, chipped it, and Flemings chipped it right over Scott and is able to put it in the back of the net. Unfortunately for Memphis 901 FC, we talked about it earlier, you keep giving the ball up in those key areas, you're going to end up paying the price, and they did.
Junior Flemings played for the Phoenix Rising the last couple of years, had 29 goals the last 2 years. Part of the Jamaican national team from Kingston, Jamaica.
Well, that's the kind of finish there is a instinctive goal-scoring finish with a lot of confidence. You just dink it over the oncoming keeper, know exactly where you got to put it, let that thing trickle into the back of the net. It's what happened for 901 FC. The warnings have been there. The warnings have been there now for 901 FC. They've been no stranger to being down in these matches, got to come back, and they've had a couple of opportunities, and this is another good one from Dakers. He puts the ball where it needs to be, and Memphis 901 FC can be right back in this match.
First two meetings between these two teams ended 1-0. Hoping that's not the case here tonight. Dakers puts it in play. Salazar, the header, over the goal and out of play.
Good ball. Salazar,
Real good ball.
frustrated with himself. He just couldn't get over the top of that ball. He knows that was a good opportunity.
Matt Van Okel put it in play. 1-0. Birmingham Legion FC leading 901 FC. Rob Fisher, Peter Edmiston with you from AutoZone Park in Memphis. Van Okel with the long boot. Logue will hit it back, and we have a whistle and a foul.
This is another opportunity for Birmingham Legion to get a ball in the box. We saw it last week, Fish, in that match with Oklahoma City. This, of course, was after the red cards. The circumstances were a little bit different, but 901 FC was down 1-0 at around this time as well. And we talked about seeing out the half, just seeing out the half, making sure, at the very least, you're down 1-0 so that you can kind of recover. They gave up a late goal in the half and really kind of changed the course of the match.
Ghost River is a proud partner of Memphis 901 FC. Ghost River Brewing Company. Our roots run deep. Dangerous restart here for Birmingham Legion FC. Kassim puts it in play, too short for Cronali, too long for Kavita.
And Salazar, not the tallest guy in defense, but a nice defensive header, trying to make up for the header on the other end, and did a good job of getting it out of play.
Mikey Lopez will throw this one in. To Cronali. Cronali plays it across for Flemings, couldn't hit him with it, and Brady Scott almost had to make a save.
Yeah, 2 or 3 times now they've really tried to test Brady Scott. That one, again, I think was a cheeky little goal attempt from distance, as they seem to think that Scott is playing a little too far off his line, and they may not be wrong. He's had a couple times where he's had to scramble just a little bit.
Birmingham's goal coming from Junior Flemings, his 4th of the season in the 37th minute. That's Flemings there battling for that ball. Now Kisiedu for Memphis tries to split the double team. Can't get it to Salazar, but we got a whistle, and we're going to give Van Kazel's going to get in the book. Yellow card for Tomas Van Kazel.
Three minutes left in the half. Want to finish with a flourish if you're 901 FC. Give Birmingham Legion something to think about. Need to be a little more direct, Rob Fisher. 901 FC. Not really put their stamp on this game just yet.
Memphis 901 FC with an opportunity here. They'll have to throw in again. 43rd minute. I don't think we'll have a lot of extra time.
I wouldn't think so. A couple minutes.
Reynolds plays it ahead to himself. Tries to cut to the middle. Good defense there by Johnny Dean. It'll come down the right wing. Isiedu racing after it. He's got 2 guys to beat. Controls. Plays it across. Too far for Nico Brett.
Needed to hold that up just a little bit longer. Brett was busting a lung to try to get down into the box, but he had a long way to go, and Isiedu couldn't hold it up enough.
Now it's going to be a corner kick. That ball was deflected. Here's Lopez. Lopez will try and play it in front. Instead plays it on top of the net. Brady Scott will have the goal kick. Scott made a huge save early in this game on Junior Flemings.
He's done exactly what you need him to do. The one strike that went in was a tough one to deal with, and Fleming's just a terrific job of finishing. But he made an enormous save on Nico Brett.
Nico Brett, yeah. Nico Brett, who's second in the league with 11 goals.
Yeah, Birmingham carries a terrific goal-scoring threat. There's no doubt.
Dakers couldn't control it. Memphis does get it back. Zach Carroll. Swing it to the left side. Now Loeb. Loeb head on the near sideline to Reynolds. It's knocked away by Flemings.
Something Ben Pierman will want to talk about at the half. 901 FC very predictable right now in the build-up. There's not been enough of those killer passes. We've seen it once or twice that have opened up Dakers in particular. But for the most part, they've been pretty predictable. A lot of 2-touch, 3-touch stuff that just allows Birmingham Legion to be very comfortable with it. And they're not switching sides very quickly either. So Birmingham can kind of load up and make it a little bit tougher.
Disallowed. Yep, not a lot of time added. We have 1 minute of Miller Lite stoppage time added here in the first half. Here's Flemings. Cronelli. Flemings dealing with a lot of pressure there. Gets it away to Disallowed. Prosper Cassim. Cassim tries to split the defense, does, but then can't get past Leston Paul, who plays it down the right wing for Kadeem Dakers, who's got a lot of green in front of him. Dakers ahead for Salazar. Salazar to Disallowed. Back to Dakers. Oh, it's picked off and cleared out to midfield, near midfield. Segmers has it there. Dakers now plays it in front. Couldn't get it through to Salazar. Dakers keeps it alive with the header. Been very active over there. And now cleared out. It's going to be a foul called on Dakers.
Well, another good opportunity. If Dakers, I think Fish, if he played that early, Salazar was making a really hard run into the area. You play it out in front of Salazar, might have had that opportunity.
And we get to the half with Birmingham with the lone goal coming from Junior Flemings in the 37th minute to make it 1-0. And that's where we stand here at the halftime break. Memphis has trailed in each of the last three. Two of them, they've come back during a, well, one of them, they came back during a draw. Try to come back again tonight.
I came to Jimmy McElroy because he's done so much for the city of Memphis and the community and helping people. I came, he helped me save my house, my car, the lights for my grandchildren, and I didn't know what I was going to do. And from the minute I walked in, he was right there, comfortable, telling me don't worry about things, we got you taken care of, and that day, he took care of it.
Our attorneys and all of our staff understand that bad things can happen to good people.
God's got my back, and so did Jimmy McElroy, so what else can I say?
At Chick-fil-A Caraway Village, we always look forward to seeing Ellie. Nick also.
Ellie just gets excited and bolts right towards him.
She loves to come and get the bag and trots right back to Nick.
We never even had to ask them to hand her the bag. The team members just automatically knew to do it. It was just that little thing, that level of customer service that kind of blew my mind.
We're just really glad that Nick shared Ellie with us. We take care of our guests, whether they're two-legged or four-legged.
The demand for healthcare professionals have never been greater, and Concord is training the next generation of heroes to answer the call.
I was able to start, graduated within 13 months, and I was starting my new job within a month of me graduating.
Concord blends online classes with safe, hands-on training so you can start your career, often in less than a year.
I love Concord because it made me a better person. Now I feel like I'm really unstoppable. I can do whatever I put my mind to.
Tex-Mex.
Tex-Mex. Termites.
Don't mess up your deck with Tex-Mex. Terminex, here to help. Don't burn down the duplex. Terminix.
Back at AutoZone Park, Birmingham Legion FC leading Memphis 901 FC 1-0 here at the halftime break. Well, today we have Jameer with us as our Le Bonheur Children's Hospital captain of the match. Jameer is 6 years old from Glendora, Mississippi. Memphis 901 FC is excited to have you watching our match today and helping us cheer the team on to victory. Memphis 901 FC is proud to support Le Bonheur Children's Hospital, and a shout out. Hello, Jameer.
Hey, Jameer.
Hope you're enjoying the action here tonight. A good first half. A lot in store with 45 minutes to go. Memphis 901 FC will have to come back.
First-generation student here at Bellevue University. I feel like if I were to have gone to a different university, my experience would have been a lot more stressful and overwhelming, because I feel like I wouldn't have gotten that personal experience that Bellevue University has to offer.
City double their money, and how sweet the sound at Lynn Family Stadium.
Tex-Mex. Tex-Mex. Termites.
Don't mess up your deck with Tex-Mex. Terminix. Here to help. Burn down the duplex. Terminix.
At AutoZone, you get what you need when you need it. Got a today job? Pick it up free same day at your local AutoZone. More of a tomorrow project? Order as late as 10 p.m. with free next day delivery. Getting the job done just got easier.
Weird. Come on. Great. You for real? So maybe just a cable?
We can help you.
Welcome to America's #1 battery destination, AutoZone, your battery solution.
At Chick-fil-A Caraway Village, we always look forward to seeing Ellie. Nick also.
Ellie just gets excited and bolts right towards him.
She loves to come and get the bag and trots right back to Nick.
We never even had to ask them to hand her the bag. The team members just automatically knew to do it. It was just that little thing, that level of customer service that kind of blew my mind.
We're just really glad that Nick shared Ellie with us. We take care of our guests, whether they're two-legged or four-legged.
Memphis 901 FC Soccer is brought to you by Terminix, Defenders of Home, and by AutoZone. Get in the zone.
Back at the half at AutoZone Park in downtown Memphis, Birmingham Legion FC leading Memphis 901 FC, and 1-0 is the score. Goal by Junior Flemings. Rob Fisher and Peter Edmiston with you. Good half, Peter.
Was a good half, although for 901 FC, a lot of work to be done. A lot of improvements that can be made. Birmingham Legion controlled most of the action, although there were a couple of opportunities of note for 901 FC.
Let's take a look around the league and what is happening around the USL. Kyle Murphy, we talked about in the open. USL Player of the Month. 4 goals, 4 games during the month of July. He's got 8 in his last 8 games. Certainly would love to see number 9 and 9.
Very nearly had number 9 and 9 at the earliest part of this match. Of course, he's been spectacular.
Tulsa currently in a playoff position following a 3-1 victory against Birmingham last Saturday. 901 FC's first trip to Tulsa. 901 FC can find a way to get 3 points tonight, they would jump Tulsa all the way up to 3rd in the standings.
Also, I'm intrigued by that Phoenix transfer, Rufat Dadashov to FC Schalke 042. More opportunity for USL Championship players getting opportunities internationally, continuing to grow the league. The quality has notably gotten better year over year as you're seeing more and more players emerge from the league. So, Rob Fisher, I think it's if you watch these matches, it just continues to be better and better. It's a high quality of soccer, it really is.
Let's take a look at the scoreboard for tonight. Sporting Kansas City falling to Atlanta United 2. That's a big one for Atlanta United 2, as they were 2 points ahead of 901 FC heading into tonight's action. Big win for Indy 11. Real big win for them as they knock off the OKC Energy. So 901 FC passed by Indy 11, but could pass them back if they could get the 3 points, and could pass OKC. And then Louisville City remains on top in the division with their win. Let's look at the halftime stats from tonight. Shots 11-4, 2-0 on target. It was one big save by Brady Scott. As
the half war on the Birmingham Legion took more and more control, the midfield is where they've really been able to dominate. They've been able to get the ball where they need to. And in those transitional phases, Memphis 901 FC has been struggling a bit. Also, passing accuracy, just 70% for 901 FC in the first half to 80% for Birmingham Legion. Going to have to be a little bit more careful with the ball. So far, they have not taken good care of it. And Birmingham, well, it cost them dearly in that one move for Memphis 901 FC. That transition led to the goal.
1-0, Birmingham Legion FC. They lead at 901 FC. Here at the half, we're back with second half action from AutoZone Park after this timeout.
Seat number? This way.
Thanks. Excuse me. Just get it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Sorry.
When it comes to airplane seats, size matters. Same goes for your law firm, Morgan & Morgan,
Would you like some peanuts?
America's largest injury law firm.
Summer is the perfect time for outdoor fun, so you don't want to be up on a hot roof cleaning out clogged gutters. Instead, call LeafGuard. Get the gutter that never clogs, guaranteed. LeafGuard's patented design works on the principle of liquid adhesion to draw rain in while leaves and debris just roll off. Plus, LeafGuard works so well, it's earned the prestigious Good Housekeeping seal 16 years in a row. Enjoy your summer and stay off the ladder. Act now for incredible savings. Just $99 down, $99 a month, and $99 installation on a complete LeafGuard system. Plus, call during this program for a nice gift. Receive a $25 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate and gutter inspection. With LeafGuard, you can get it and forget it. Call now for $99 down, $99 a month, and $99 installation on a complete LeafGuard system.
I wanna see you stand. I wanna feel you beat proud. I wanna hear you beating hard. Live out loud. You can do it on your own. Stand up now. If you been hard, stand up now. Live out loud. Oh.
Welcome back, everyone, to Memphis 901 FC Soccer from AutoZone Park, across the street from the historic Peabody Hotel in downtown Memphis. Birmingham Legion FC leads at the half 1-0. Let's go downstairs now and welcome the head coach of Memphis 901 FC, Ben Pierman, with us. And, Coach, where do you need to improve? You guys have been in this position down all week here in these last 8 days in the last 2 games. What do you need to improve the second half?
Yeah, we got to stop giving the ball away in our build-up moments. They had 8 shots, and 4 of them came directly off of giveaways. So if we want to build the game, we got to be thorough with it. We got to be more commanding, getting it from center back to center back, sideline, getting it out the other way. And if we're going to play forward, we need to hold it up, link in with our midfielders, and get around them on the outside. We've had success going into the channels with Kadim and Laurent. Now we've got to get a little bit of production. The second piece is defensively. We're spread out from front two strikers all the way to our back line. They're finding some gaps. We've got to make sure that if we're stepping high, we get pressure and cover behind them with our midfield line and our back four.
How do you take control of the midfield, Coach?
Yeah, I mean, I think part of it is just being men, getting off a black jersey, getting off a red jersey, spinning out, finding the open player. The second piece is that when we find the open players, being aggressive, taking space forward. We're a little bit too slow on our movements. There's not a lot of pieces of where we want to attack. We're finding little seams and little gaps. Now it's just holding it up, laying it off, and getting out the outside.
Coach, good luck second half. Thank you much.
Thanks.
All right, Ben Pierman, head coach of 901 FC, as we take a look at the highlights there from the first half. Ryan Silverfield, head coach, University of Memphis. University of Memphis still has those bones. We thought that was a goal. It was not.
It still looks like a goal.
And then Memphis had a chance early with Kyle Murphy.
Oh, this one was about a foot off, and Murphy nearly chested it in kind of an improv move. But here was another opportunity, a great save, getting down low. Brady Scott there saving the bacon of 901 FC.
Nico Brett was stopped on that one. Murphy with another chance, just put that one wide.
Best move of the match right there.
Yeah, and then you got the breakdown there at midfield. Comes to Junior Flemings, and really a professional move there to score that one.
Yeah, it was with that giveaway, and you just heard Ben Pierman talking about it. You've got to take better care of the ball, and we've talked about it all half, and that time they didn't, and they were made to pay. The Nico Brett shot that we saw earlier came off of a turnover as well. They're just not taking care of the ball in those transitional phases.
We saw the goal against Colorado Springs in the last match for 901 FC. It was on a penalty kick after a defensive breakdown in the midfield there as well. Matt Van Okel hasn't really been tested yet for Birmingham Legion FC. See if Memphis can get to him here in this second half.
Well, and Fish, I really appreciate the fact that you heard a lot of honesty from Ben Pierman there, and a lot of times in those the coaches interviewing during the match, sometimes they don't, they just kind of want to get through it or whatever. That was some really important information that he imparted about trying to move quicker. We talked about how they seem a little labored in their build-up, and he talked about moving faster. They're in decent positions, but they're not getting there fast enough. Same thing with the transitions and turning the ball over and that kind of stuff. They just got to be faster, because Birmingham, for the most part, has looked like they are the snappier team. They've got a little extra edge. That's going to have to change. Maybe it comes from substitutions. Maybe you'll see 2 or 3 subs that make the change tonight. But 901 FC, they're not that far off, Fish, but they do have to improve.
Last couple of games, they've come out and really started the second half well and with more energy than the opposition. Let's see if they can do that again tonight. Memphis 901 FC just 1 loss in their last 7 matches, going 3-1-3. Have not lost at home since June 26th and haven't been shut out since June 19th. Shut out 4 times in their first 7 games, have not been shut out in their last 8. And we'll try and avoid that.
Did you say the last 8? Who scored in their last 8?
Kyle Murphy.
Yeah, there you go. Got to make it 9-9. Keep
that streak going.
Got to make it 9-9, and I love how they're attacking the Bluff City Mafia end as well. It always adds a little extra oomph to that second half.
That's right. Now Memphis with the steal. Kisiedu regains his feet. Has the ball in the corner. Now 2 defending. Kisiedu still with it. Fancy got it through him to Reynolds, but taken away by Flemings. Just missed Reynolds.
I think Reynolds may have been shocked that he got that one through as well.
I think he was.
He's double teamed. Kisiedu. That's that speed that Ben Pierman's talking about. If that move was a little bit faster, if Reynolds had gotten down just a little bit quicker down the pitch, there was an opportunity with the cross, but because it took a long time, it allowed Birmingham to kind of double up, and that kind of snuffs out the life of the move.
Alex Cronali puts it back in play, headed away by Memphis out to midfield. Dakers, he's upended. Foul called.
Little hip check there, Rob. Use a vernacular you're familiar with. That's right.
That's right.
Kind of eased him out there in the air. Ooh.
Oduro took
there's
a little bit of an elbow.
There's the hip check right there.
Yeah.
Oduro took a shot in the build-up there. Pick your poison.
Memphis in midfield. Logue, head for Kisiedu. Now Reynolds to Salazar. They play catch with it. Salazar. Kisiedu. Segbers now. To Dakers. Dakers. Plays it across for Salazar. He'll have to race after it. Can't get to it. It goes out. It'll be a goal kick for Van Oekel and Birmingham Legion FC.
A little bit better from 901 FC. Linking up, seeing 2 or 3 passes interchanged in that Birmingham Legion third. That's what you're going to have to see a little bit more of. Some more intent. Not just, kind of hoping for that long ball or kind of playing it a through ball ahead, but linking the forwards, linking with the midfield and being able to make those moves happen.
Matt Van Oekel playing down the right side. That's going to go out of bounds.
That was a slice. You kind of caught that one off the edge of the club. Went into the crowd.
Memphis will get it right back in midfield. Birmingham takes it right back away. Cronali. A pass for Nico Brett missed him. Oh, now that pass intercepted again. Memphis making a mistake in the midfield. Prosper Cassim. Birmingham Legion takes control. Johnny Dean plays it back to Fanuel Kavita. Back to the keeper, Van Oekel. His long clear passes everybody. And Reynolds clearing it out to midfield, knocks it out of bounds. Birmingham Legion FC with the throw-in.
Birmingham playing a back three and very athletic back three. That's why you have to make a move. You have to make a move side to side. You have to open up those spaces. Haven't asked enough questions of them, 901 FC, just yet.
Van Oekel again with the long clear. Anderson Escieti races after a dangerous sloppy play there by Memphis. And I think they're trying to call for a handball here.
I think they're going to get it too, and right on the edge of the area. That was a total communication breakdown right there. We've seen it a couple times in a yellow card, and quite frankly, it's fortunate when you play your hand in that kind of a situation, it's only a yellow card. But they're allowing that long ball fish, the long ball right there. When it bounces once, then you have all kinds of issues. I'm not sure that ever hit his hand.
I thought it hit Carroll's hand.
I don't think it hit anyone's hand, actually. It doesn't look like it hit anyone's hand. It was a bad situation to be in, but Brady Scott's going to get the yellow card. You allow that ball to bounce, and it can just cause a lot of trouble. And no good communication. Maybe that's from Brady Scott not having had the reps. His reps have been limited. The communication has been limited. And, you got to either have the keeper out there to be aggressive and to sweep it away, or you've got to let that back line deal with it. But you can't do both.
Give credit to Escieti, who basically got in there with his speed to kind of create a little confusion.
This one almost too close, though, for a direct. You might want to see them go a little bit low, because it's hard to get it up and down over the wall this quickly. If you're going for a direct shot over the wall, you'd want it back about 5 more yards. This is a little bit too close. You may see them go low.
Escieti.
There it is.
Didn't go low and it went too high.
It just exactly right. I mean, that was if that was 5 yards further back, that was a really tough free kick. But it's too close. You can't go over the wall from 19 yards away. It's almost impossible. You have to be a messy type guy to be able to do that. And Escieti was good, but he's not that good.
Murphy now racing after it with Kavita. Kavita trying to control along the near sideline. He does. Nice job by Kavita to get it out. Segbers keeping it in for Memphis. And Oduro couldn't control, and Birmingham Legion FC will have the throw in.
Seeing a few green shoots of optimism for 901 FC. We take a look at that Escieti play, free kick again. Again, that's about a foot high. Never really close. Well struck ball, and again, if you take that back 5 yards, it's a very dangerous free kick, but from 19 yards out, it's pretty harmless.
Yeah, that comes down anymore. Zach Carroll probably knocks it out with his head.
Yeah, you just can't. It just doesn't. The physics are very difficult to make work.
Escieti, his pass behind, and Memphis 901 FC will have to throw it.
You're seeing there's a few positive things that are working for 901 FC. It's starting to emerge with a little bit of a passing threat and some ideas up front. You need to see the likes of Kisiedu work with the midfield to kind of link up, finish those runs. Salazar, Murphy working with Kisiedu and others to make that thing, more than just one or two passes. You gotta be able to kind of link some things together. We've seen a few of those moves, but we need to see more.
Birmingham Legion trying to play it ahead. That's going to be a foul. Hey, if you can't watch the match, turn on Sirius XM FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source of soccer radio, featuring Ray Hudson, Tony Viola, Ronnie Marsh, and USL All Access with Mike Watts and Devin Kerr each and every Tuesday night at 7 Eastern. You can also hear live action from the USL, MLS Premier League, and more, all on Sirius XM FC 157 and the SSXM app. Zach Carroll not happy with that call.
And he shouldn't be. Referee got sold a bill of goods there. I'm sure I can only imagine what Ray Hudson on Sirius XM FC would say about that, because that was ridiculous. The ball was going to go a little bit wide, and he just sort of fell to the ground. And unfortunately for 901 FC, the referee bought it.
Siedu. No, it's not him. It's a long shot, a big save. Brady Scott had to come up with a big save on that restart.
That was one for the highlight reels fish for Brady Scott. That's pretty comfortable height. He kind of tracked it, was able to see it all the way, went to his left. Well struck, but goalkeeper will be very happy with a ball that's, you see it right around there. You don't have to go too high or too low. It's a very comfortable save for Brady Scott, who was thankfully paying attention.
Prosper Kasim with that shot on the restart. Now on the corner kick, they can't get a touch. Kasim keeps it in for Birmingham. Plays it into the box. Scott with the catch. And he boots it out quickly down the left wing.
A little too far, but I love the quick transition, looking downfield. Love when the keeper gets his head up immediately and starts trying to start an attack. That's the right thing to do. Good, strong goalkeeping as well on that cross from Scott, too.
Zach Carroll. Played ahead for Murphy. Misses Dakers with the pass. And it's played right back in down the wing. And Junior Fleming's taken down. And that's going to be a yellow card for Zach Carroll.
That one was a foul, and a good foul for Zach Carroll to take. Unfortunately, that leads to a yellow card, probably because of the persistent fouling. But Fleming's had an opportunity to continue that run and would have been in a very dangerous position. Carroll did what he had to do. But that's unfortunate for 901 FC. And you see right there, he kind of dragged him down. No question about that. But there was nobody behind. Earlier in that play, we didn't see it I don't know that it's necessarily worthy of replay or anything like that, but Murphy trying to lay the ball off and to start a move, and Daker's not anywhere near him. The communication's off tonight. That's something that normally you'd see him a little bit closer to try to start that move, and just has not happened. Murphy, with his back to the goal, hasn't really been much of a threat tonight and kind of holding up play.
Lopez, no. Nico Brett, not so much.
Position was good, but no one was there to. Normally in that kind of a move, you would see someone head the ball back across into the box, and no one home.
901 FC, they play back to their keeper, Brady Scott, down the right wing for Segbers. Mark Segbers. Dribble it out of trouble. Now Carroll ahead for Segbers. Segbers, dangerous play again for Memphis. Down the left wing. Reynolds tries to play it in front and try and find Murphy. It's deflected, knocked away, and it'll be a Celtic crossing corner for Memphis. And we're also going to get a substitution. Francis Atuahene. He will come in and replace Dominic Odura.
This a more offensive-minded substitution, which makes perfect sense. Oduro, more of a holding midfielder, has not really done a whole lot in this match. Just hasn't had much influence tonight, and so why not bring Atuahene on, widen the play a little bit, see if you can't get somebody else involved. Atuahene, when he's played, been very active, got dangerous feet, got the bright yellow boots too.
Dakers puts it in play, far post, header, score! Kyle Murphy! Make it 9-9 games for the player of the month.
Guess who? 9-9 for Murphy. Back post header.
Wow.
Easy as you like.
That was easier for Murphy than his chance early in the game,
Well,
which was a real good chance.
Great.
Wow.
Back post cross and an absolute breakdown. Johnny Dean left holding his hands up and wondering what in the world just happened, because this is one of the best goal scorers in the league, the reigning player of the month, and you give him all of AutoZone Park to run around in free and pop a header in the back of the net and equalize the match. Rob Fisher.
10 goals on the season, third in the USL, his 9th in the last 9 games. After just being named a USL Player of the Month, they had a special here in Memphis tonight. You could get in for $9.99 as he went for 9-9, and if he scored, you got a free ticket. How about that?
Hope you took advantage of it.
They got a free ticket.
Hope you took advantage of it. All the folks here in a nice crowd tonight, they all got advantage of it. It's kind of been against the run of play, but the 901 FC, well worth it. Now we've got ourselves a very intriguing final 30 minutes or so.
Kyle Murphy with the equalizer, as he did last week, or on Tuesday against Colorado Springs. After they led 1-0, he did that one on a penalty kick, this one on a corner.
Francis Atuahene says, look what I did. Came in the match. Look what happened. I'm the spark.
I'm the spark. Played in for Van Kaziel, knocked away, and 901 FC clears it out to midfield. There's Salazar. Brings it back on his own side. Salazar, his long pass for Dakers, missed badly. Here's Esiedu. He gets it down at the right wing. Brett lays it off, now played across for Flemings. Dangerous shot, and it's in the net, but they're going to wave it off.
Waving it off. Going to wave it off.
What an effort.
Flemings.
He may have gotten Segbers in the face.
Yeah,
not Segbers, Leston Paul.
It's going to be dangerous play.
Very
good effort. Acrobatic flying kick. And I was just going to say, both times last week for Birmingham Legion, they scored just a couple of minutes after giving up a match, and you see it right there. The kick and the boot got a little bit too high. Dangerous play. Fortunate for 901 FC, and I think that may have almost been headed in from Leston Paul rather than hitting the boot of Flemings. But either way, fortunate for 901 FC. But Birmingham, they did it twice last week. They've done it a lot this year. We mentioned that they have a habit of giving up early goals. They also have a habit of coming right back after giving up goals. They do not necessarily get rattled.
Now Dakers. Memphis trying to show a little something here. Back to Salazar. Dakers. Now Segbers to Salazar. Salazar with a nifty move. Salazar, his crossing pass is deflected out, and we'll have another Celtic crossing corner. Yeah, great effort there by Flemings on that kick.
Oh, super acrobatic. He's a terrific player. Yeah, you get the boot up high like that, and it's going to get near someone's face. And if no one's around, and you do that, fine and dandy. But if you play it near someone's face, you're going to get whistled for that, and he did. Bad break for Birmingham Legion to take away what would have been a very acrobatic goal. But now, can they do a better job of keeping up with Kyle Murphy?
Memphis 901 FC scored on their last corner attempt.
And Johnny Dean, again, is the man who's tasked with dealing with Kyle Murphy. Did not do a very good job last time.
Dakers have put it in play. Always have to look for Niall Logue here as well. Dakers into the box. The header is headed away. Kept right in by Reynolds. That's deflected by the wall and all the way out of bounds. It'll be a Memphis throw-in. We're even at 1. When Memphis 901 FC concedes the first goal, they are 0-5-3, picking up one of those draws on Tuesday against Colorado Springs.
Again, Kyle Murphy right there, a little bit frustrated and rightly so. He played a beautiful chest pass to nobody. Again, twice that he's played some really good link-up stuff with his back to the goal to say, look, we got to get involved here. And both times there's nobody that's been there to receive that pass, and got to be a little tighter up top.
Lopez. Too soft of a pass there. It's intercepted by Dakers, and then he's taken down. Memphis will get the restart.
Kyle Murphy moves up to third in the league standings in goal scoring, and he's the league leader in the 90 minutes minus penalties goal scoring. So open play has been very good to Kyle Murphy. Set piece is good to Kyle Murphy. Everything's been good to Kyle Murphy lately, including a little hardware for his shelf USL Championship Player of the Month, and he's working on winning again, 2 in a row.
Dakers plays it beautifully into the box. Oh, just over Murphy's head, and Lowe couldn't get any contact on it. And a foul called as well.
Yeah, gonna be whistled. That was a really nice set piece. Floated in there dangerously. A little more hunger from 901 FC.
Cassim has it taken away. Nice play by Segbers. Then it goes out, and Birmingham Legion will have it. Watch his ball. That's another beautiful ball. Just missed Murphy, and Lowe couldn't get much contact.
Everyone making that push. Making that push. You get a little confident. Now Birmingham, that's a bad giveaway to Murphy.
Now Murphy through the ball, just misses. Get into it to Hannah. And Van Oekel.
Yeah, Van Oekel was good for him. He was very intent and very quick with his reaction. Could have been dangerous.
Essiedu. His ball too far for Fleming. Say the USL is committed to supporting the LGBTQ plus community through the Forever Proud project. The USL will strive to create safe and welcoming environments for all fans, players, employees, and partners. Learn more at uslsoccer.com/forward-forever-proud. 1-1. Rob Fisher, Peter Edmiston with you here at AutoZone Park in Memphis. Memphis 901 FC. Trying to continue their hot play with just 1 defeat in their last 7 matches. Birmingham Legion FC trying to climb closer to Louisville City in the Central Division. A ball played in the middle. Atuahane trying to do some magic. Gets it to Murphy. Kept in by Reynolds. Now a long shot's going to go wide, and that's going to go out as Kadeem Dakers trying to sneak one through.
Better from 901 FC. It got a little narrow, a little too tight in there, but you could see the positivity flowing, some good vibes happening, everyone feeling a little bit better about things and starting to play a little further up the pitch too, and cause Birmingham Legion some problems. Have to start thinking about some things rather than being on autopilot. They were on autopilot for a little too much of the first half and trying to get the ball out of these sorts of positions, but you're seeing a little more of a press being put on. Try to up the tempo just a touch.
There's Van Kazel. Nico Brett. Essiedu. Back to Brett. Nico Brett, one of the best scorers in the league. He'll play it across for Prosper Cassim. He chests it out. Long blast. Goes over the net by Essiedu.
That was not far off. That thing is still rising, I believe. Went into the Fielder Square Apartments back there. Terrific shot, though.
Memphis plays it short on the restart. Reynolds bring it up the midfield to Salazar. Near side for Dakers. Back out to midfield. Zach Carroll plays it ahead. It's knocked away and out of bounds.
And tactically, Ben Pierman has sacrificed the holding midfield status of Dominic Aduro to put it to a Henne out on the left side and kind of slide Salazar back into kind of a link play, playing in between the channels of midfield and attack, sort of a helping forward kind of thing, to be able to try to pull together the midfield and the forward attack. There's not necessarily been a connection there. And that's where he's playing, and those chest downs and those plays for Kyle Murphy to try to link up theoretically should be a little bit better with Salazar in the position that he's playing now.
That ball goes out of bounds, and we're going to have a substitution for Birmingham. Zach Haribo will come in. He'll replace Van Kaziel.
And Van Kaziel on the yellow card too. That's another influence there to make certain.
Played down the right wing, running after it is Johnny Dean. Can't get to it first. Now the two battle in the corner for it. Reynolds takes Dean down. Now Dean battling with Reynolds. We got a corner kick. Boy, those two going at it.
The flag.
Flag got the worst of it.
Got the worst of it for sure. There we go.
69th minute. We're even at 1. Goal from Junior Flemings in the 37th minute for Birmingham. Kyle Murphy for Memphis in the 56th minute. His 10th of the season. That corner kick misses everybody.
High wide, not very handsome. Several subs warming up for 901 FC as well. One of those matches where you could see those guys make a huge difference.
Kisiadu with a nice move to Salazar. Salazar plays it down the left wing, just out of the reach of Francis Atuahene.
And you see that new role we're talking about with Salazar to kind of link up there, and it worked a treat. That Salazar pass touched too far. Spreading the play out though. Good opportunity.
Now Dean plays it far for Nico Brett, too far. Zach Carroll will get it back to Brady Scott, the keeper. Birmingham controls it at midfield. Disallowed ahead for Flemings. Flemings again, dangerous position. His crossing pass just behind Prosper Kassim.
What a ball from Disallowed there.
Kassim now. Flemings plays it off his chest, beats his man, shots. Egbers recovers to block it, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick.
Heroic defending from Mark Segbers, and it had to be. Junior Flemings is feeling it tonight. He's had a number. He's had one goal already. Could have had an acrobatic second. That time, perfect chest control, one touch down. Segbers sacrificed it all for his team.
Had to recover. Heck of a play again by Flemings. We've seen a lot from him tonight. Cronelli on the corner, header right on and right to Brady Scott.
Scott positioned himself well. No trouble there as we reach the 71st minute. This game is hanging in the balance, Rob Fisher. You could go truly either way. Both teams have shown some dangerous opportunities, and now can 901 FC continue the momentum? We'll see subs here in just a moment. Can they continue that momentum?
Here's Kisiadu.
Here's your card. Give your card.
Kisiadu for Reynolds on the left wing. Back to Logue, all the way back now to the keeper, Brady Scott. Back to now Logue. Logue, he'll play it down at the left wing. Johnny Dean there to head it away for Birmingham. Out to midfield, we got a whistle, a foul, and it'll be Memphis ball.
Yeah, and that's a foul. And a little bit surprised it wasn't a card, to be honest with you.
Rashawn Daly and Breck Evans are both going to come in for Memphis 901 FC. Salazar will come out. And Breck Evans will check on as well.
Looks like Andre Reynolds will be departing.
1-1, 73rd minute at AutoZone Park. Rob Fisher, Peter Edmiston with you. And we got a good one. FC will start things up with the keeper, Brady Scott. To Zach Curl, back to Scott. Over on the right side for Segbers. Good pressure by Birmingham Legion FC. Now Dakers for Memphis. Dakers, long ball, plays it ahead. Oh, too far for Segbers. May have played it with a hand as well. He did. And that's going to be a yellow.
A yellow card for Haribo. Segbers making a terrific run, and he's going to get a yellow card as well with that, because of that playing with his hand. But you could see that was
I didn't see the Haribo yellow.
Yeah, that was in the build-up. But Segbers got it for that playing with his hand there. But it was for the first time in a little while, we saw Murphy immediately play it down to Dakers. Dakers then can start the attack. And from there, Dakers with a nice lofted ball. Segbers almost, but yeah, you can see right there, a little taparoo.
Those are tougher to get away with these days, aren't they?
Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah, you can't do that.
Jaden Cervania comes on for Birmingham Legion FC. Prosper Kasim comes out. Cronelli plays it down the right wing. It's headed away. Johnny Dean will throw it in for Birmingham Legion FC.
You see Junior Flemings has switched over to that right side now, and Breck Evans keeping an eye on him as he's replaced him. It's kind of a like-for-like substitution for both of those guys that have checked into the game. Rashawn Daly's playing that same position, but Salazar was playing kind of an attacking midfield, linking play.
Lopez, his pass, Cervania tries to get it in front. It's knocked away, and back comes Memphis quickly. Down the right wing, that's Kadeem Dakers racing in. Dakers continuing to come in. His cross is knocked away and deflected out of bounds. It'll be a Celtic crossing corner for 901 FC.
A lung-busting run from Dakers with the ball at his feet, and yeah, nice cross. Well cut out from Birmingham Legion. Kyle Murphy also sprinting into that far post, trying to provide an outlet. Another good chance here.
901 FC, their lone goal coming on a cross.
You got the shorter Mikey Lopez, who is keeping an eye on Kyle Murphy.
Crossing pass, Murphy comes in, tries to
lost him again.
But deflected, no, not deflected. It'll be out on Memphis.
And it ended up going off his shoulder. Couldn't quite time it right, but again, he lost his marker. They've tried a couple different guys on him, and no one can seem to keep up with Murphy's movement in the box. Some creative stuff from Ben Pierman, too, to try to make it a little harder to keep up with him, but Murphy had a decent chance there.
We're even at 1. Zach Haribo just checked on. Played for the Haitian national team. Got himself a yellow right after he checked on here tonight.
Send our thoughts out to him and everyone else in Haiti.
Yeah,
big 7.5 earthquake that affected that island. They've gone through so much.
Johnny Dean plays it ahead. Now ahead for Essiedu. He just couldn't control off his foot. It goes to Brady Scott.
Boy, thankfully a very heavy touch from Essiedu, because that was very dangerous. If that fell to a guy like Nico Brett, you'd probably have a little bit of a different outcome there.
Kyle Murphy gets sandwiched. Foul called. Restart for Memphis.
Yeah, that was a car
side of midfield.
Car wreck for Murphy there. He made the turn. Look at those nice pink boots that he's got on, too.
Like
kind of Care Bears style. Look at this right here. Oof. Oh, boy.
Tuahene now. Oh, his pass from Murphy just missed him.
Yeah, the little miscommunication on the run. Murphy was making the diagonal run towards the near side of the box, and Tuahene played it towards that far side.
United Soccer League. All 31 championship clubs and its players stand together in the support of diversity, inclusivity, equality, and compassion. For more information on the USL's commitment to change through the United Against Racism campaign, visit uslsoccer.com. Birmingham Legion FC, they led 1-0. That was the halftime score. 901 FC came back and tied it up here in this second half. Good crossing pass by Cervania. Jaden Cervania, nifty little move there. His crossing pass again just gets deflected by Leston Paul and scoots over to Brady Scott.
Great effort from Leston Paul. Good work inside the box from the 901 FC defensive group. This is why you play right here, Fish. You got 12 minutes or so left in regular time against a rival in a match you'd really love to win at home. This is your chance right here.
And we got a whistle. That one almost bounced free for Murphy. Isiedu at midfield, taken down. Foul called there. It'll be a restart for Birmingham Legion FC. Cervania, his crossing pass misses everyone. Went over Scott's head as well. Dean. Carroll knocks that one away. And Leston Paul has it. Paul will play it long for Murphy. Too long. Rolls all the way to Matt Von Okel.
901 FC getting a little impatient. Rob Fisher, they're trying to bypass the midfield with those long balls, and it's a little bit of a low, it's kind of a low likelihood that those are going to work.
Cervania, another cross. That one not a good one. Cervania's been very busy since he's been inserted in this game. 19-year-old, first ever academy signee for Birmingham Legion FC from Birmingham, Alabama. Well, Scott, a little dangerous.
Yeah, he got a little bit nervous as the pressure was on. And you mentioned Cervania, and you've seen, there are a couple of academy players on a 901 FC squad as well. It's really good to see in the young history of these two teams, you're starting to develop a little bit of an academy. You're starting to develop some local presence. You're starting to build some roots. That's really going to serve the sport well.
Oh, Flemings, he's dangerous. It's deflected and goes out.
What a heroic run from Niall Logue, who hurt his ankle, early in this match and has not 100%, but another terrific block there as Flemings has played with such intent. You can see as soon as he gets the ball here, he's got one thing on his mind and one thing only, to get to that right foot strike, and Logue with a terrific job of getting a foot on it and deflecting it, because that one had eyes.
Corner kick for Birmingham. Leston Paul heads it away quickly. And Birmingham will have the throw in.
Thankfully, poor corner.
It was poor. Didn't really give them a chance.
No. You can't. You got to beat that first man at least. And Cervania, maybe he's tired. He's been crossing left and right since he's come on.
Birmingham. Dean just couldn't get to it as he continues to battle.
Well, he couldn't get to it because Tuahene made sure he couldn't get to it. Yep. And was right on the. I like the aggression. You just don't want to give up a needless foul. You got to be a little bit careful. We've got a Birmingham Legion player down just outside the box. You see right there, Tuahene just kind of shepherding him out. A little forced. Just be careful. I like the sportsmanship from Johnny Dean, though.
1-1, 82nd minute. Birmingham player is down, so we got a little break. That is Flemings, who has been very busy.
Looks like we may have a goal line situation here.
Fleming scored his 4th goal early in this game in the 37th minute of the first half. That's where we stood at halftime. Kyle Murphy with the goal to even things up here in the second half for Memphis 901 FC. His 10th goal of the season, third player in the league to be in double-digit scoring. Nico Brett, another for Birmingham. He's got 11 on the season, had a golden chance early in this game, and Brady Scott came up with a huge save.
A terrific save in that moment. It was a really good chance, and you would have bet that Brett would have put it home. But a nice save from Scott, as it looks like Flemings is at least going to be able to get off the pitch on his own power. It's those are always a little bit tricky at this time, especially because you've been running so much. But if they lose him, that's a big blow to Birmingham Legion. He has been the most dangerous player on the pitch for either team.
Memphis will put it back in play.
And Flemings is back on the pitch, running a little gingerly.
He's been key for them in opportunities here tonight, for sure. Mikey Lopez with the long clearing pass that'll roll all the way to Brady Scott. Scott plays it for Breck Evans. Evans with a long ball for Murphy. Now Dakers comes in, tries to get it, can't, comes out to midfield. Esiedu for Birmingham. Now Cervania. Haribo. Dean. Cronelli. Nico Brett. Ball back to Brett. He races after it, beats Evans to it. Nico Brett then taken down, no foul, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Memphis ball. Nico Brett wanting the foul. Memphis quickly puts it in play. Tuahene can't control it, and that goes out of bounds, and it'll go right back to Birmingham.
There have been times when I've been I think most everyone who's watched USL Championship Soccer, sometimes the officiating can be questionable. You just never quite know. I think the official tonight's been excellent. Not a lot. Hasn't really involved himself very much unless he's had to. Been willing to let some things go. Has only had one or two times when he's maybe had a questionable call. I think for the most part, it's been one of the more well officiated matches I've seen at this level, and kudos to him so far. Now I say that, and God knows what'll happen by then, but fingers crossed I didn't jinx it.
Foul call for Birmingham. We got 5 minutes left in regulation play. We're not going to have a lot of stoppage time in this half either.
No, you'll see some more. It's just one of those unwritten rules that you got to give at least 3 minutes.
And Fleming's going down.
Yeah, in a match like this. But hey, somebody be a hero. This is the time to be a hero. You got to really dig deep. It's not super duper hot out there tonight, but it's definitely hot. You've been running around, pretty humid. How badly do you want it? How badly can you dig out a little bit in these final 5 minutes? Man, this would be something special. A goal at this stage is likely to be a winner.
And for both teams, you mentioned earlier, third game in 8 days also can take its toll.
No question about it.
901 FC will play again midweek this week. Wednesday at FC Tulsa, Sunday at Sporting Kansas City 2. And then they'll have 3 straight at home. The following week, they'll play midweek again as they finally will catch up to the number of games played with the rest of the division.
Well, in the thing, too, that you look is, here's perhaps an opportunity for 901 FC is Rashawn Dowley showing a lot of physicality. Terrific work to keep that ball.
Dowley's still with it.
Yeah, that's got to be a foul. Yeah, that's
taken down.
No.
Nope.
Wow.
No foul called.
I thought that was good work from Dowley against a lot of opposition. But you look at the schedule, and you talked about it, over the last 2 months of the season, 10 home matches to just 4 road matches. So the opportunity is there. If you can put up a good home record, you can make a real strong push at the end of the season.
Good run there by Dowley. Disappointed he did not get a whistle. Understandably so. But the game's been called all night. You talked about it moments ago. A lot has been let go. And I think the way the game's been called tonight, that wasn't a foul.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I would have liked to have seen it, but I'm okay with it.
Flemings now. Breck Evans plays it back to his keeper, Brady Scott. Now Loeb heads it back out. Murphy gets it to Dacre somehow. Murphy down momentarily. Gets back to his feet. Here's Dacres. Dacres tries to sneak it through, taken away by Essiedu. Ahead for Flemings. Flemings always dangerous, and Logue again stands him up.
Logue has been a tower in defense.
Tuahene. Tuahene's fresh legs. Cuts to the middle, cuts back. And that one short side hits the side of the net. It'll be a goal kick.
Fancy footwork from Tuahene, then got to the end and kind of couldn't quite figure out what to do. Sort of did a not quite a shot, not quite a cross, not quite much.
Lopez tripped by Dacres. Haribo for Birmingham. Granale. Down the left wing for Mikey Lopez. Now Cervania. Cervania racing with Segbers. Segbers had his work cut out for him with Cervania. Lopez. Haribo. Essiedu back to Haribo. Cuts to the goal. And Zach Carroll knocks it away. A shot by Nico Brett is deflected. And Memphis clears from danger.
Good opportunities again. Two different chances for Birmingham Legion, creeping ever closer, and got to be very careful not to defend too deep. You're seeing 901 FC creep back a little further on. Don't invite those attacks from Birmingham Legion.
Now Leston Paul with the steal. Paul with the run down the left wing for Tuahene. Under a minute left in regulation time. Leston Paul to Tuahene. Plays it back to Breck Evans. Now Kissiedu to Carroll. Carroll looked like he wanted to take a run at it. Carroll now gets it to the goal line, plays it in front, knocked away.
Boy, Carroll giving it everything and sliding, and now he's slow to get up, and he's going to have to run as quickly as he can back into defense as he went all the way up from that center back position. Continued that run all the way through. Here's the earlier Birmingham chance, and again, Leston Paul doing just enough to not only slow the attack initially, but then to block the shot. It's 3 minutes of added time here. Look at Carroll continuing that run. That's deep water for a center back at this time of the match, especially.
3 minutes of Miller Lite stoppage time added here to this one. We're tied at 1. Birmingham Legion FC scoring in the first half. 901 FC scoring in the second half. Kyle Murphy's 9th in the last 9 games. Here's a Tuahene. Plays it in the box. It comes free for Segbers. Segbers trying to find an opportunity to cross. Segbers now to Paul. To Segbers. Back to Paul. Paul with a nice move. Paul gets it to Dacres. That shot just goes wide.
Great move. Great move. Paul really in control. Set it back to Dacres. Went for that shot first time. Got a little too much of it. That cutback so nice from Paul. Lays it off, and Dacres had the right idea. Didn't quite catch it cleanly.
Van Okel.
Time for about one more chance here, really.
That header will turn it over to Memphis.
This is it. Time for your one chance. Now, a draw would be perfectly fine in the scheme of things. Boy, a win would be extra special against this Birmingham team.
Breck Evans with the long throw. Murphy will play it on the near side.
What a ball.
For a racing Segbers. Segbers inching in front. And Dakers just couldn't redirect it. In Birmingham, they'll try and get themselves another chance. Here's Esiedu. Esiedu plays it far post. The header comes in front. Now Logue's going to have to clear it from danger.
Superb clearance again from Logue. Murphy, what a ball to set up that previous move, and that's probably why he wasn't in that space to chase the ball that just got away right there at the very end from Dakers. Good chance. Maybe one. This is last chance saloon right here.
Brady Scott will
send everyone deep and just
to go
crack it.
And that is going to be it. And a hard-fought draw between these two teams. They've had 3 great battles this season. And they'll have one more on September 4th, right back here at AutoZone Park in Memphis.
That one will truly be the rubber match. It's one win each and a draw. Man alive. What a great matchup.
1-1, the final score. We'll come back and wrap things up from AutoZone Park as Memphis 901 FC and Birmingham all knotted up.
No plans? Here's a plan. Go to moretech.edu right now. I'll wait. Click Programs. Check the ones you like. Take all the time you want. Fill out the application. Call the college and plan a visit. You'll graduate in 2 years and won't owe anybody a dime. You'll be a pro with a degree and a good job in your career field. More Tech. It's a hell of a plan.
Tex-Mex.
Tex-Mex. Termites.
Don't mess up your deck with Tex-Mex. Terminex.
Here to help.
Don't burn down the duplex. Terminex.
Seat number? This way.
Thanks.
Welcome aboard. Seat number?
When it comes to airplane seats, size matters.
Water.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Same goes for your law firm. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Hard-fought draw tonight in Memphis at AutoZone Park. Memphis 901 FC and Birmingham Legion FC knotted up at 1 apiece. The lone goal for Memphis coming from Kyle Murphy. His 10th of the year, his 9th in the last 9 games, and he joins us downstairs. Kyle, tough one. You knew it'd be tough. You guys have had 3 really tough matches, but you get the point tonight. Hard-fought match. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Tough game, always tough against Birmingham, but we fought hard. We got a point back, so we fought hard. So keep going.
Take us through your 9th goal in 9 games.
Yeah, Kadeem hit a good ball to the back post. I was able to get free and head it down low, and fortunate to went in.
You had an opportunity early in this game. It looked like you get it early. You guys had a couple of instances early, played with a little momentum, but then they get it back by getting the late goal. But you guys have played from behind. What is it about this team that allows you guys to come back and battle back?
No, everybody's just resilient in the group. We go a goal down, it's always tough, but everybody's fighting hard to get a goal and hopefully get one up.
How did you guys tweak things towards the last 30 minutes of the match to try to get a little more link between you and the midfield?
Yeah, I think we were playing a little bit more direct. Got some. Francis came in, impacted the game well. Rashawn, good at threatening and behind, so they impacted the game well.
Congratulations on Player of the Month. Congratulations on the goal tonight, and go get them this week.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Kyle.
Thanks.
Kyle Murphy joining us, the Buff City Soap, a man of the match tonight for Memphis at 901 FC. No, that chance early in the game was close. That was another good opportunity. And then he got the header for the goal.
2 really good chances, as you mentioned, but the header this was the easiest one of the bunch, and that's saying something. But look at the complete lack of marking, and you cannot give a player of Kyle Murphy's quality that much of an opportunity. That's easy for the big man. 9-9 for Murphy, very needed, and 901 FC, a great response, Rob Fisher, to what was a tough situation. If you remember, previously there had been a free kick opportunity for Birmingham. They were in a really dangerous position, and guess what? 901 FC fought back really well.
And really well. I mean, that's as close to the possession as they've been in the 3 games between.
Better in the second half. Yeah, they had the second half better shotting, better shots rather in the second half. Better performance overall. The passing was better. The accuracy improved. Ben Pierman did a nice job of changing and tweaking a few things, and you heard Kyle Murphy talking about a little bit of what Francis Atuahene provided. Rashawn Dolly some legs in that midfield and in the forward play. So good job of staying with it. Maintaining your head and pulling out a draw, and quite honestly, had a couple opportunities, decent chances to be a win.
6th draw of the season for 901 FC. They're now 5-5 with 6 draws, 21 points, keeps them right in the thick of that Central Division. That race between 3 and 7 is a tight one. It started tonight with Ryan Silverfield smashing the guitar here at AutoZone Park. It ended with a Kyle Murphy goal for 901 FC that was the equalizer as we finish 1-1 tonight. 901 FC and Birmingham Legion FC. Here's the goal from Murphy that tied it up. For Peter Edmiston, I'm Rob Fisher. Thanks for joining us. Big point tonight for Memphis 901 FC. We'll see you next week.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.